Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Jersey to Vegas podcast. This is Pete Isip. Today's the day. I have zero time to do this podcast, but I promised. And like you said, when you're doing stuff, you got to do it, regardless of whatever it is that comes in your way. You have to make time. And for us, it was coming down to the wire with a lot of what we were doing and making sure that we got everything prepared. So I got a couple things that I want to talk about. I'm sure I'm going to stop at some point because someone's going to ring my bell, because that's what it's been like the past couple days. So let's talk about the things we did wrong. All right, here's the things we did wrong. I don't know, right? And letting go of a house, moving across the country, letting go of your friends, saying goodbye to your family, getting rid of the things that you're used to doing, your routine, your daily routine. It's gone. How do you prepare for that? How do you do the wrong things for that? For me, I don't think you can go wrong. For me, going to routine and losing it, I don't think there's a wrong way for you to lose it. I don't think there's a right way for you to lose it. In this process, I think you kind of just figure it out. Sure, you have a lot of things planned on when you should have your garage sale, or when you should start packing lightly, what things you're going to get rid of, and it all depends on where you're going. If you're going from interstate, you're going to hang out here, then you could probably pack everything into a box, get rid of the minimal. But when you're going across the country, it's a lot different. We're trying to keep this minimalist approach to letting go of things. And, I think we had the right processes in mind when we were starting to do it. But then as I started to get rid of things, it got harder and harder for me to let go. It got tougher and tougher for me to let go of these little fucking things that just mean so much to me. And it's not even like I ever look at them. It's not like I'm ever going to see them again. Probably another 4 or 5 years, I'll look at them, and then it'll give me that same feeling. So what is it? Is it just us looking for this feeling or searching for this feeling of what used to be? I don't know. It's obviously it's called nostalgia, right? And I have newspaper articles of my brother. I have some newspaper articles of me, maybe. I have more articles of my brother. I have pictures of me and my friends. I was a kid, before phones came out, guys. Before you guys had your iPhone and everyone had a camera, I always had a camera. I had a camcorder, and I had a camera, and I had 3,000 disposable cameras, and my middle name was CVS because I would go to 1 hour photo all the time just to get them developed, right? Or actually then they made a half an hour photo in Pathmark. If you guys are from Belleville, inside there, and I would go there, and I was their number one customer because all I did was take pictures, and I'd buy cameras, and that's what I wanted. When I was in high school, what do you want for your birthday? I wanted a camcorder. I wanted a handheld camcorder, so it'd be like Blair Witch Project, and I could move around stuff. But it's little things like that. I have everything. I see pictures of friends that aren't even here no more. I see pictures of friends I don't even talk to anymore. I see pictures of friends of who are these people, and it's a tough thing because it just brings you down memory lane, and for me to let go of those things was definitely difficult. Getting rid of the gym stuff, completely difficult. There's a lot of attachment that I have to these things. And for my wife, none. And I don't understand that. We said once we get to Vegas, we're getting divorced. That's probably the guarantee, because we butt heads so much in these past 2-3 weeks. We're on the same page, but then when the pressure started going on, you can see the stress and how we just are so opposite. And we don't understand how I could do this at one point and how she could do this at one point, but I don't understand why she's doing this. She doesn't understand why I feel this way. So we have to kind of find that balance, and at the end of the day, we come to terms and make a joke about it. I fucking hate your guts, today. Today, I definitely hate your guts, and I could probably slice your throat. I don't even know why I said throat like that. But I think we're gonna get divorced. I think we should get divorced once we land. And then we started laughing, and then it kind of just calmed down. And yesterday, we sat down. We had company over. We had my family over. Had some friends that take care of the kids, and some good friends. And I visited them. Yesterday was a very tough day. I could move into that right now. It's called the saying goodbye part. Saying goodbye sucks. Right? I hate saying goodbye. I even hate saying see you later. I hate saying till next time. It's a change in everything. And it makes me I didn't think it was going to bother me that much. I was like, wow, I'm doing good. And then today and yesterday, like, it hit me that this is real. Like, this whole thing is real. It's not fake at all. You know, there's certain people that you had this relationship with, and it just grew, right? And they become part of something special with you. It's a very tough thing to do, is to say goodbye. Even though we can talk on the phone, even though you can text them, even though you can, FaceTime them or Zoom them now, it just doesn't feel the same, because that human connection is no longer there. Sure, it's virtual. Sure, it's, you can still talk. There's something about being with another person, next to another person, hating another person, loving another person, but in person. There's something about that energy that you're going to miss. The way they make you feel when they're next to you, the way they make you laugh, cry, anger, whatever it is. I'm going to miss them. And it's hard. Because you hang out with people, and you develop these relationships, and as much as you don't want to make it like a thing, like you don't want to, it's like you don't want to make them feel bad and try not to cry. You just do. And for me, I'm not holding that back. If you don't know me, like, I'm not afraid to cry. Like, everyone is afraid to cry. I'm going to cry, most likely. Most high percentage chance. If there was a contest of whether or not people's going to cry, you have a high percentage chance that I'm going to cry. Because I'm very emotional, and I'm not afraid to show my emotion. Because you're going to know how I feel, because I express how I feel. And when I don't, then I'm in the gutter. I think the best tip for you guys to say goodbye is just enjoy it. For whatever moment you have with them, and just enjoy that moment. And keep that visual picture inside your mind. What happened? Where were you? What was the temperature? Just kind of even write it down. Write it down, to journal it so you remember it. And I don't think we have to forget. A lot of people are like, just forget about it. It's gonna, it'll be out of your memory. It's like, no. That pain's gonna do something. The way this is making you feel is gonna do something for you. Why are we hiding it? Why do people always have to hide their emotions of sadness, and their emotion of anger, and their emotion of, I don't know what that word is, for missing someone? What's the emotion there when you miss someone? But most people just push it down, and they don't express that emotion, and it's just not gonna work for you. Whenever you push an emotion down, it's doing something else. You may not feel it now, but sooner or later, it's gonna do something to you. Just saying goodbye, maybe see them a couple times before you head out, before you leave, or whatever you're gonna do. Make some plans. As annoying as it is, trust me, when people were making plans with me, I was getting annoyed. I was like, why do people have to do this? Why do we have to do this? Why? Now, it hit today. And I'm glad we did those things, because it seems like it's a nuisance, getting out and have to go out to eat or go to another party, or then you're the center of attention. And for me, as much as it looks like I want to be the center of attention, I don't like it. I like doing this stuff because no one's here. You know what I mean? But when someone says, hey, I loved your video, I love your podcast, I was like, oh, I hated it. You know what I mean? It's like, why? I just enjoy creating stuff. I don't enjoy when people are all looking at me in real life, I guess. I don't know. Very weird to say, because I also do stand-up, and I enjoy and love that. So, but then again, I'm giving back to them. I'm trying to make them laugh. I'm in charge there to make them feel good. And that's what I like about that. Not because they're looking at me. If they're looking at me, I hate that. But I'm trying to communicate and be the person that's going to make them have a great day. And that was the same thing with training. You could give push-ups, squats. You could be as smart as you want. My main goal is never that. My main goal is always, these people need to have a good time. That's it. They need to have a good time. Whether it's laughing, we do it. Whether it's serious, they're going to leave having a good time. And that was always my mission. So enjoy those moments, and I'm enjoying them now. But it's very difficult to take in.